What does success mean to you? It may mean finishing that book that you've been reading for what seems like forever. Finished. Finally. It may be getting an A+ in that very important exam. Score! Or it may be completing all your Ramadan goals. Oh, that Ramadan didn't go so well. Yeah, let's not repeat that. Salam alaikum guys, I pray your days also nice guys. So the first step to being successful at completing your goals is to, well, set some goals. But how do we actually know what goals to set? Well, first of all, look at your goals from last year Ramadan. Did you complete all of them? If you didn't, maybe add those goals to this year's list. The second way is to look at some things that you haven't done well in the whole of 2022. Now, I know it's only like March, April, but I'm sure there's some things that you've wanted to do from January the 1st, and you still kind of, well, you know, didn't do them. So add them to your Ramadan goal list. And then just add any other, things that you wanted to do to your list for this Ramadan. But one thing to remember is kiss your goals. Now I know what you're thinking.
What do you mean kiss your goals?
This is what I mean. KISS stands for keep it simple, stupid. Keep your goals simple, otherwise it's just gonna get like a hot, stupid, silly mess. You want your goals to actually be realistic so you can actually do them and you don't feel so bad if you don't get doing them. Don't get doing them, not able to do them. Now, I'm not going to tell you how many goals to pick. That's for you to decide, since you know for yourself. So you pick how many goals you want. If it's one, that's okay. At least you're focused on that one goal. If it's 5 million, that's probably a bit unrealistic. Oh, and don't forget to write the goals on paper or on notes on your iPad or whatever. Don't just keep it in your brain. Make sure you have it visually, so you write it down and you know these are my goals. Okay, so we've got our goals, but this is the harder part. How do we make sure that we actually complete them? Because it's all fun and well making goals, but we actually need to complete them. So this step actually requires mental perseverance. I don't think there's much physically that you can do. I mean, there is, but you get what I mean. So my first tip on this is to visualize your reward. Allah gives lots of rewards to those who fast and those who try their best to take away all their bad sins and be a good blessed soul in Ramadan. So if you know this and you know that you're doing this for Allah and you visualize Al Jannah, well, not visualize Al Jannah because you don't know what it will look like, but try and oh my god, I'm so bad at explaining this. I hope you get what I mean. Basically, if you have your reward in the back of your mind and you know what you're doing this for, then I think that will help you persevere to go through and carry on with your goals. You should also measure your progress, measure how it's doing, because if you look back at how far you've gone, you will want to carry on. If you know you've done so much because you've got it visually somewhere that you can look at it and you've been tracking your goals and how you've been doing it every day, you will want to carry on. And let me show you how I'm tracking mine. Okay, so basically I've got this advent calendar thing that I made, and it's basically these envelopes here. As you can see, they've got the numbers from 1 to 30 here, 1 to 30. And basically in the envelopes, I haven't gotten them yet, but I think I'm gonna put like chocolate coins and also like maybe little quotes, and every day I will like open one of them. And this is how I'm going to be tracking mine. I made a video on how to actually make this, so if you want to track yours this way as well, you can, or you can like buy them, or you can do it like in a journal or like notebook. I actually found like a really good Ramadan bullet journal online. I will make sure to link it down below. Inshallah, I'll using it this Ramadan, and I think it's really good. It was from like a few Ramadans back, so like the dates won't be exactly correct, but I'm going to be editing mine online, so I'm just gonna like edit and change the dates or something. But other than that, it's amazing. I'll make sure to check the link in the description box. I want you to remember that you're not the only one going through this. There are millions of Muslims all over the world trying to make themselves better for Allah and trying to complete their goals. So if they can do it, so can you. So guys, sorry if the like lighting isn't good. I think my ring light is like running out of battery right now. So step 3, dua. This is your month to talk to your creator through the power of dua. Ask him for what you want and thank him for what you have. I'm about to give you a piece of information that will help so much. I did it last year and trust me, it was just, inshallah, I pray that I'll do this every Ramadan. But I want you to make a huge list of all the du'as that you could ever possibly think of or make. So this list could include thanking Allah, prayers for you and your loved ones, help passing exams, protecting us against this virus that we're in right now, although it is kind of like going away-ish. With like the new variant, it's kind of mild, but still ask him for Al-Jannah, ask him to help you complete your goals. There's so many things you could ask Allah, and just write a huge list. You can do it like all these fancy gel pen colors and stuff. And what you're going to do with this list is when you wake up for sahur in the middle of the night, is like one of the best times to talk to your Lord. So take advantage of it and just read out all the du'as and like ask Allah to help you with all these things. So we've got a list of goals and du'a. Now we need a clear headspace ready for a successful Ramadan, the whole purpose of this video. So what I want you to do is I want you to meditate. Get in a quiet room, play some Quran, close your eyes and have a think. Ask yourself these questions. Why do you want to have a successful Ramadan? What bad habits have you done this year? How can you stop them? What good habits have you done this year? And congratulate yourself for doing these. And lastly, remember what is at the end of all of these. Eid! When you think about it, the start of Ramadan is only like 1 month away from Eid. Also, does this ever happen to you? Like on Eid, like the day where you finished like a whole month of like not eating in the day,
You like forget that you can eat.
like, I don't know if that just happens to me, but like I don't really eat as often, especially on Eid when there's like loads of food to eat. I like kind of forget that I can eat. Like, I don't know if that just happens to me. Let me know in the comments. Ooh, one important thing I want to pop in here is remember that Allah locks up all the bad shaitans in Ramadan. So it is easier to make this Ramadan a successful one without the shaitans whispering in your ear. Knowing that can also help with like your mindset and perseverance for making this Ramadan a really good, successful Ramadan. But why do we actually fast in Ramadan? Like, what is the actual, like, proper, actual reason? Well, if you want to know, click this video here. Or if you want to see some of the other episodes in this series, click this playlist. Assalamu alaikum.